Wagwan Team Travel, welcome back to my channel one more time. We are still in St. Thomas and Travel Sam TV is taking you again into some very historical facts finding. Definitely. So thank you guys for riding with me. Thank you for traveling with me. You know it's going to be a great one again. My wife and I, we are out and about. So before we go into the video, guys, do one thing for me again, or two or three. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. That's 4. Yeah, do it for me, guys, as we continue with Travel Sam TV here in St. Thomas. So yes, Team Travel, so as we take a look over the town of Morant Bay, I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for always coming back, for liking, for sharing, for commenting. And let me tell you, all your comments are welcome. Just remember to keep it respectful, because there is something that we all are entitled to, and that is our opinions. Yeah, man. We all see things different from each other. We don't see eye to eye all the time, but keep it respectful as we continue the journey. Travel with me.
Wagwan guys, I am here again, still in Morant Bay, and where I'm at a very historical grounds where a lot of history happened. This is a place where Paul Bogle was tried, and I'm at the location at the Morant Bay courthouse. Yeah, man. So I'm going to be telling you some history about the Morant Bay courthouse and what actually took place here. So what you're going to do with me, you're going to just, while I'm talking, have a visual of the Morant Bay courthouse. Historical grounds in Morant Bay, St. Thomas. Tourists, you know, Travel Sam, yeah, man. Watch me now.
So yes, Team Travel, this very historical site, the Morant Bay Courthouse. Yeah, man, very historical. You know, I've been hearing about the Morant Bay Courthouse from I'm going to school, because anyone who go to school in Jamaica will know that you must know about your national heroes. And we have a hero that is called Paul Bogle and Sir William Garden. Yeah, man. So let's talk about the courthouse. The Morant Bay Courthouse, which was destroyed by fire on Monday, February 19, 2007. It's a very important part of St. Thomas history. It was the scene of the Morant Bay Rebellion of 1865. Now, there was a riot which began as a protest by local citizens against the poor condition and social condition in the country. On October 11, 1865, 2 large organized bands of people, yeah, man, who were mainly cultivators, we call farmers, marched on Morant Bay, armed with sticks and cutlass, and no doubt rockstone too. And the cutlass is what we call machete, yeah? The local militia and police were drawn up in front of the building to protect it. And the cactus addressed the crowd, no doubt begging them to go home back and, you know, back off about the attacks. This was to no avail though. You know, they all advanced, but the militia opened fire on them. In the ensuing violence confrontation, the courthouse was burnt. So I want to let you know, it wasn't the first time in 2007. It was burnt in 1865. This was followed by a period of hectic activity on the part of the authorities of the island governor. Now, Governor Airy declared martial law. Now, Paul Bogle, leader of the rebellion, was hanged, of course, because they send out and capture him and, you know, the whole works. And because martial law, now they go into Stony Gut. And, you know, Stony Gut was where the birthplace of Paul Bogle, and also where he attended church, because he was also a deacon at his church. Now, George William Garden, a politician and a member of the House, was removed to Morant Bay Court. Yeah, man, they marshal him, call him in, and executed for his alleged involvement with Paul Bogle plot to march or to rebel.
So how are you doing? Where they have a statue of Paul Bogle anywhere near?
No, just be right here.
It used to be right here.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Team Travel, you heard right. The statue used to be there. No, what went wrong with the statue? Where did the statue disappear to? Who moved the statue? That statue was sculptured by Edna Manley and was erected there in October 1965. Now, where did the statue go? Continue to watch, you will find out. Troublesome TV is here, guys, to bring to you all these information about the Morant Bay courthouse.
Yeah, guys, so taking in some amount of history. Again, the Paul Bogle, everything. There's a spot there that they said the statue used to be, but it's no more there. This is in memory of the Erwin Starr and Alfred Stewart, Lada Stewart.
So yes, Team Travel, this memorial across from the courthouse in Morant Bay is known as the Morant Bay World War I Memorial. Yeah, this was erected in the square in 1923 to commemorate those from the parish of St Thomas who died in the Great War of 1914 to 1918. Yeah, that's what it's all about. So I did my research and I found out. So the names on it definitely are some of those who died.
What I'm observing too is that a lot of these places are not kept, and you know it's just sad though that we can lose our history if we don't preserve them, and that's what I notice is happening. The history is not being preserved. History is not being preserved, and you don't preserve your history, the next generation that is coming won't be able to have the information that we have right now. So if we don't preserve history, that's a problem. So we need to have better, we need to take better care of our heritage. That's all I'm saying. Better care need to be taken of our heritage. Yeah, guys. So I believe though that we need to take better care of, our heritage. Paul Bogle, while it was about slavery, but that's where black people can relate to, and we have to take better care of all these things. Just look, this was actually also a fort, and so with fort, it's going to be protecting, from attacks and all that. So this is one of the big cannon gun that they have here. Let me see if there's any writing that I can read in the amount of history here. All right, so there's a writing down here. I'm going to read that writing down here to see what's going on. So they also have a park, again, not well kept. Not well kept. So this is saying, in remembrance of Paul Bogle, George William Garden, the 437 Jamaican Martyrs of October 1865, who fell because they loved freedom. In gratitude from the generations who now witness that they did not die in vain. October 1965. All right, and I would love people to understand that people die for our freedom. As black people, die for our freedom. Paul Bogle, George William Garden. Yeah, man, and definitely it's a story that I have to share. That's the fort. That's the fort. And for me, if there was a suggestion that could come from Troublesome, here in June 1965, we uncovered the last remains of the Martyrs on October 1865. So this area remains were uncovered, meaning that they found remains of some of those who were killed here, and they were killed for our freedom. They were killed for our freedom. They fought for freedom for blacks, for Africans, for people who were brought here as slaves, right? And this, no, I am not being negative, guys, but this is how the place is kept for an historical place like this. I believe it should be preserved much better than what I am seeing. You know, yeah, you know, the real thing, me attack. Real thing. I do hope that something, somebody who, look at these plans, come on. I do hope that somebody who can do stuff, can get things done, will see this video and know that it is a shame. Yeah, man. No, for real. I have no mince, me not mince no word. And mince no word in the come on to this. To have some TV attack the facts and not being negative. Or if I'm being negative, I'm simply saying negative to bring out positive. Definitely. But yeah, honored and privileged to be standing here. History, first time in my life I've been here. And that's what we get. Yeah, follow me as we continue to look in the town of Morant Bay.
So as we continue talking about Morant Bay and the courthouse and our national hero, Paul Bogle and George William Garden, I just want to share an article that I found, and it is posted from March 2015. Yeah, man, this is an article. Now, it is about the rehabilitation of this courthouse, right? And the courthouse, we all know, was burnt down in 2007. The restoration building was razed apparently from fire started by vagrants. Paul Bogle statue was severely destroyed also at that time, and after much controversy, it was removed for repair. However, the fuss over the courthouse and the statue has been going on ever since. Citizens of the parish of St Thomas have been calling for its restoration and its remounting, and I would join for that call too, joining that call actually, of the statue, which itself is mired in controversy. Some people claim it is not Paul Bogle's likeness in which it was created, but that of a man named Bagan, also from Stonygut. The intensity of the controversy is expected to be abated or increased soon as a Jamaica National Heritage Trust, with assistance from the Tourism Enhancement Fund, is to be restored the building and remount the repaired statue. This is from 2015. Where is the statue? Where is the statue? 2015. So many people who like to come are troublesome by calling out the lack of urgency and the years and many years things are taken to get done. You know, I wanted to just help me answer the question too. Where is the statue? And this have nothing to do with any party. And I want to clear this up very, very well. I am not into party business. Anybody who is in government are my employee. They work for me. I have to hold them accountable. So don't tell me not to ask questions. I will ask questions. And if they don't answer, them going to get fired. It doesn't matter who they are, which color, or which whoever, or which company them work for. It's just what it is. Wake up, Jamaica people, and understand. Stop being politically blind. Stop allow politics to hold your head down and you fail to see what is before you because you call yourself J and you call yourself P. Come on, guys. These people work for you. So if you're asking questions about the people who you employ, allow me to ask it. If you don't want to ask it, I will ask it. Where is the statue? This is 2015 and now it's 2025. Watch the ride.
Just question it. There used to be a Paul Bogle statue there. That's what I'm told.
Yeah.
And it's no longer there. You know what cause it for go?
A madman destroyed.
Oh shoot.
A madman destroyed.
Yeah.
Chip away at it. So till it finally topple over. So then. And that's
so is there any places they have any statue of him?
You went to Stonygut?
Oh no. How far Stonygut?
Stonygut is up Spring Yard. When you go at the roundabout,
yeah.
You think.
And that's how far from that roundabout?
Maybe 2 miles.
2 miles.
Not so much.
Bad road.
No, man.
Alright. My channel is about history and all that.
Going to Stonygut would be a good idea.
Stonygut. Still remember Stonygut marching from Stonygut. So this was the courthouse that they marched from Stonygut to.
Yes.
And they hang him right here.
Yes.
Where exactly
you go
hang him?
back there where the tombs
That's where they hang him.
And
Where they said the uncovered bodies remains.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
George William and Paul and I don't remember who else.
Okay, okay.
But there are tombs around here.
Yeah, I see them. They're the front, right on the front where we go. Right where they, yeah, that's where we go. Yeah, the memorial and stuff like that. What is that stone they got now?
I think Stony Gut was supposed to be the birthplace.
Oh, okay.
Birthday, so
Okay.
maybe you would get more history.
And maybe they would be out. Gotcha. But you say a madman chip away the statue and it's no longer there. Well, but tell me though, your opinion. Don't you think that a history like this should be preserved better than this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah, it beats me.
Heritage is just now, you know.
Yeah, but no, recently.
Good from the last fire.
They say any country who don't preserve their history gonna be a problem.
Yeah, because
we have to preserve our history.
They was talk of making it into a museum and
yeah, it should be. It should be.
This and that. Every day I see some people come here blue yaya and red skin and we don't see them I don't know.
Got you. Anyway, nice talking to you.
Just try to get to Stony.
I'm gonna see what can go on with that. Chip away at the statue until it basically gone.
So till eventually.
Yeah.
And then we don't see them. I just the base.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's 2 or 3 fire.
Okay.
The last one in.
So this fire was when?
They said 2000 or something.
Oh, so it's more than one fire?
Yes, it was more than one.
So you know, say a madman maybe sleep in the light fire and then it burn again.
At that time, it was occupied.
Oh.
Yeah, this was the parish council used to be here.
Okay.
The parish council, which is now the municipal corporation.
Right. This be here.
This was its original.
Yeah. And you can see the structure you can see the structure is the ancient structure now,
yes.
real.
It's like a wet sugar and something.
Yeah, man.
Cement in this.
No, solid structure.
I think cement.
Solid structure.
Yeah, but the last because quick we have the
shake it up.
Few of them.
So if them are going to do this over, them have to go really renovate this properly. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
Yes. So yes, Team Travel, that was just a little bit of history for you. Thank you guys for being here with this channel. As you look around, you'll see, just age. You see bricks that have been touched with hands of people that died for our freedom. Guys, continue to emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Yeah, man. Guys, once again, it's been my pleasure to bring to you this video. Remember, life is a journey. Is how you travel. Travel good. Travel safe. Travel with Sam. But most importantly, travel with the Almighty. Travel Sam is out. Catch you on the next one.